everyone, it's Daniela. So today I'm going to be talking about the very first time that I got scared at my grandma's house. So to give you a little bit of a backstory, my grandma's house is like haunted. It's really haunted. Everyone that's been there, they all have some kind of ghost story that's happened to them. And yeah, it's just a very intense vibe. With that being said, I've never really gotten scared in there. I feel like it's because I kind of grew up in there, but at the same time, everyone kind of did too, so I don't know. It's just me. So we were traveling from Michigan to Mexico, and my parents, my brother, and I decided to stay with my grandma that summer just because it's a fairly big house and she has space for all of us. So, and we were there to visit her basically, so we just decided to stay with her. And that night, me and my brother wanted to sleep together in the same room. So we stayed at my little cousin's room, and he wasn't there that night. So it was just me and him in the room. And there's two twin beds in that room. One of them is like a normal twin bed, and the other one is like a twin bed that you can pull out from underneath the other bed. So I stayed on the tall one, and my brother stayed on the other one. And yeah, it was around 3 in the morning. Everyone was asleep already. I was starting to fall asleep, and then all of a sudden I hear like a scratch noise on the window. And I'm like, okay, maybe I'm just, I don't know, hallucinating or something. And then my brother's like, do you hear that? I'm like, yeah, it's probably a cat or something, because my grandma has a lot of cats living outside her house. So, it was a pretty reasonable excuse. Anyways, 5 minutes later, I'm falling back asleep, and then I hear, let me tell you this. I was laying on the side, and I was facing a window, and next to the window is like a shelf kind of thing with doors. I don't know if that makes any sense, but there's a shelf, and there were toys on every shelf. So I was laying on my side, and I had my eyes closed. Obviously, I was falling asleep. And I hear stuff dropping on the ground, and I open my eyes, and the toys that were on the top shelf were falling off. Like something was throwing them off. It was so scary, and I'm thinking, maybe it's an animal, maybe there's a rat inside the room that's like on the top shelf and it's like moving around and throwing off the stuff. I don't freaking know. I was so scared, and at this point my brother's like shitting on his pants too. We were both just like freaking out. So he jumps in my bed, and we kind of like link arms and hold hands, and I just had to like sit up and turn on the lights. So we both sat up and we turned on the lights, and there was nothing in the room. There was no animal. There was literally nothing. Like, what else could it be? It couldn't have been the wind, because the window was closed, the door was shut. Like, I don't know what it was, and even if it was the wind, I feel like I would have felt it, because it has to be pretty strong to like throw things off. So there was literally nothing in the room, and we were both so scared. We just decided to not go to sleep anymore. And I don't know why we didn't get out of the room. I feel like the entire house is just as scary as the room is, so even if we did get out, something else could have happened. Like, there was no way we could have been saved. So we just decided to stay up until the sun came out, and I remember thinking when the sun came out, like, I can finally go to sleep now, I'm safe. So yeah, the next day my brother decided to just take his stuff and go to my aunt's house. He wasn't going to sleep there anymore, and I had to stay in that house. And actually, that summer, the vibe in that house was so intense. Like, I've never felt like this in this house before, and a lot of things, like really weird things, happened. So if you want to hear about them, I will film more story time videos about my grandma's house. I have so many scary stories. So yeah, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Just let me know down in the comments what other kind of videos you want to watch. I also have like funny story time videos. So yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye.